Well, after publicly pleading for former President Trump's White House counsel to give testimony, the committee investigating the January 6th insurrection has now slapped him with a subpoena.
Yeah, the committee wants to hear from Pat Cipollone, and this is about what was going on in the White House in the days leading up to that insurrection on January 6th. Now, NBC's Chris Pallone has more from Washington.
Everett and Rhonda, good morning. The January 6th committee had hoped that Pat Cipollone would come forward voluntarily, but now they're ratcheting up the pressure to get him to testify under oath. A day after explosive testimony from a former White House aide, the January 6th committee set its sights on former Trump White House counsel Pat Cipollone, serving him with a subpoena to testify under oath.
He has a huge volume of relevant evidence, and he was there at every level of each of these assaults on democracy and the rule of law.
Tuesday, former Trump White House aide Cassidy Hutchinson told the committee about Cipollone's effort to stop the president from going to the Capitol with his supporters on January 6th.
Mr. Cipollone said something to the effect of, please make sure we don't go up to the Capitol. We're going to get charged with every crime imaginable if we make that movement happen.
His knowledge of the propensity for violence that day, his knowledge that the president and others may be breaking the law that day, I think is very important.
Republican Committee Vice Chair Liz Cheney taking aim at Trump loyalists in her party who are downplaying the credibility of Hutchinson's testimony.
We have to choose, because Republicans cannot both be loyal to Donald Trump and loyal to the Constitution.
A spokesman for Hutchinson's former boss, Mark Meadows, says the former chief of staff never asked for a presidential pardon, but Meadows hasn't testified under oath and is not cooperating with the committee, citing executive privilege.
The real point is no one is denying that the former president wanted to go to the Capitol and lead this armed mob.
Hutchinson's lawyers say she stands by all the testimony she provided under oath. A lawyer familiar with Pat Cipollone's decision-making said the former White House counsel needed a subpoena before he would consider speaking with the January 6th committee. In Washington, Chris Pallone, Local 4 News Today.